Recently, I was talking to you about the actual task inside of a callback is memorability based not on your quality of work, which is of course expected at a callback, but based more on your authenticity. And authenticity is a great big word. It has a lot of things about it, but it really is simpler than one thinks. There's a little problem that has to be solved. Our authenticity is not about self-acceptance, about loving who we are, although that's always useful. A little self-acceptance, a little self-love is a really useful thing in life, and I think we all work on that. But authenticity means, have I recognized all of the things about myself and accepted them, but have I also recognized all the things that other people get about me and accepted those as well? Because what we find out in life is the impressions that folks have on the outside aren't always a perfect match with the way we perceive ourselves on the inside. And the interesting thing about it is nobody's wrong. Obviously, how we perceive ourselves on the inside is right, it is crucial, it is inborn and raised up with us. And it's also where our work comes from as artists. So that identity, the interior of us, our own perception, is vital and elemental to the kind of work that the storyteller does. However, the storyteller is presenting his or her work to a world of other people who are living on the outside of the interior experience that each of us has of ourselves. And you know it's happened. Sometimes some friend of yours, somebody has said, oh, you know what I love about you? You're so da-da-da-da, something. And you've gone, really? Da-da-da-da? You think I'm da-da-da-da? That's so interesting. I don't think of myself that way at all. And you realize that sometimes other people have a slightly different perception of you than you have of yourself. And then maybe you ask another friend, well, you know, the other day, George said I was da-da-da-da. Isn't that weird? And your other friend said, oh yeah, you've always been da-da-da-da. Sure, of course. And we're confused by that. And it sort of ripples out into, well, what is my authentic self? Is it what other people get from me? Is it me? Well, it's all of it. It's all of it. Our identity isn't self-knowledge. Our identity is this two-way street of presentation, recognition, back and forth between us and everybody else. So when we ask ourselves, how do I stand out? How am I one of a kind? How do I be my true self? Or when other people say, just be yourself, what is that? Well, it takes a little work. It takes a little work. I've devoted a large part of my professional lifetime to that work. And in part two of how to stand up, which I'll do next time, we're going to start to talk about what do I need to do to find out the wholeness of my identity, that thing that allows me to feel and be authentic and memorable in all of these circumstances that can lead to career building and a path to success. So, Sam, signing off. I'll see you next time. Bye.